Okay, when this breaks over, I'm going to play that ID, and then let's see what Bobby has in store.
Okay.
Ooh. That. I didn't realize.
This is Danny in the Jar, 98.1.
The Max.
Miss Danny, how was your Halloween with you and your family? I've already asked you, I know.
It was great. Just like every other Halloween. A little more creative ways to hand out candy, but, it was October 31st.
Right. Because we're in the middle of a pandemic, and some people are a little eerie, but it doesn't necessarily mean we have to skip holidays, including Thanksgiving dinner. And according to a disease prevention specialist, Erica Schwartz, getting together with the family isn't a no-no as long as you take on a plan to do it. Keep the windows open. Come late November. Use spaces in all areas of the house that you can. If you're in a climate where you can't eat outside, do that.
So the kids' table is like in the playroom upstairs.
No, it's in the tree house.
Gotcha.
It's going to be an awesome Thanksgiving this year.
God, I hope I'm at the kids' table.
You're big enough. As far as serving food, don't spread through food. Don't do food that is shared. So how are we supposed to eat it? Let's think about it. Thanksgiving's always like a buffet, isn't it? And buffets aren't open anymore.
Right? I don't know. I mean, we sit at the table, around the table, all the food's in the middle, and then you just start passing it around.
That's bad during this pandemic, Danny Runs.
But we've had family birthdays since March. So the same people that come to the house for family birthdays will be sitting at the Thanksgiving table. What'd you get there? We're on Facebook Live if you'd like to watch us. Jarman's. Was that one out of your ear?
Huh? Yeah. No, behind my ear. Oh, no, I thought you were talking about what did you get from the birthday? I was like a burnt candle.
Oh.
That you weren't supposed to have. I recall you being really scared because somebody you knew got it not long after a birthday party earlier this year. And thank God nothing really came of it. But I mean, all these get-togethers and whatnot. But hey, good news. Cinnabon has rolled out a perfect pancake kit for the ultimate Christmas breakfast, courtesy of Walmart. The new kit includes make 6 large Cinnabon rolled pancakes. It's gooey sweet rolls that are made with their macara cinnamon. What's macara, Danny? Do you know?
No clue.
No need to bring out the maple syrup here because the kit includes frosting mix so you can make it fresh to spread onto the rolled pancakes. I didn't know Cinnabon started pretty much in our 80s mall areas. I don't recall that. Did we have any here in the Mid-South?
We did. I don't know about in the 80s, but we did later in life when we were out of the malls.
So where have they been here in the Mid-South? Do you recall?
I would assume there's one at Hickory Ridge. There's one at Carriage Crossing. I haven't been to a mall. I'm sure Wolf Chase probably had one.
Yeah, but no, not malls. But I mean, I didn't know if there was like individual little stores that they've had. I've always known Cinnabon pretty much as just through the store. What's the little aluminum tin tray that everybody gets during the holidays? Those cinnamon rolls, Schuster's.
Yeah,
is that the right word?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is election day. Also coming up, we have Dennis Quaid. We're very excited about that. We'll be interviewing him coming up at 8:20. And coming up next, who is Karen voting for? Karen voting for. That poll is out today while you hit the polls.
I guess it played. Are we
Yeah.
off? Are we off the air?
Yes. But it seems like he put a.
What? I got it.
What do you call it when you voice track the cue? Ooh.
You want to do it?
No, I guess not. But we also missed MW yesterday.
Top of your screen. 3 wide.
Are you done with that screen? Good morning, everybody. Happy voting day. Good luck. If you're trying to have us talk to you or listen
Are
to
you
you.
allowed to wear that shirt on Facebook?
I had that thought. Will we get kicked off because I have this shirt on? It says 2016 Facebook people.
I love Jimmy Fallow.
Excuse me.
All right, here we go.
You're with Danny and the Jar.
98.1 The Max.
It's election day across the country.
And don't forget to
On election day.
Vote.
What are you doing? You're just sitting there. Vote. Please vote. Vote, please.
Today is the first Tuesday in November, Election Day, and I swear it's the first election that actually feels like Christmas.
That's a great point.
Tennessee and Mississippi polls are open till 7 o'clock. Arkansas polls open till 7:30. The New York Times made a database showing the 10 most common male and female names and who they're most likely to vote for. Well, the big name this year is Karens, of course. Karens are more likely to vote for Joe Biden than President Trump, with 60% choosing the Democratic nominee and 40% picking Trump. Richards are most likely to vote for the president, with 64% favoring Trump.
Karen.
You what? Why did you do that? Why did you do that, Karen?
She's alarming but disarming and a really very charming modern girl.
Karen.
And I'm sure plenty of the Democrats like Richards, because we all know what that little joke means.
I'm not surprised with the Karen's poll at all.
No. The way they've acted over this last year.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Just in public is all. For that side of the poll with Joe Biden. Yes.
But they're the ones that wouldn't wear the mask.
Okay, you're right. I didn't think about that. Correct.
But as the pandemic went on, the Karens were on both sides. Like whatever you did that was dumb, you just became a Karen. You know?
Or Richard, in retrospect. You're either being what was the word? What was the word a couple of months ago they called it? If you're not the male Karen, and it wasn't a Richard. Can't think.
Coming up next, the children's song Baby Shark hit a significant milestone Monday morning. Well, dang. We got to come up with something else for my segment.
Not necessarily. You know, I was looking when I was doing posts, like I told LA, we were long-winded.
Well, where's the rest of everything? Because I got to change that my segment now.
Oh, I got you. Let me put it in. Now that I've added sports. Oh, you're talking. My bad. Okay, so where are we putting this oldest piece of music?
Well, it depends on where we are with Quaid.
Oh, okay.
Remember what I said last night?
Yeah. This morning. That's also why. Have you recorded your 908 Ts?
Yeah, why? Oh no, because I don't know where we are.
Well, I use the drowning story, but you could put one of these in there. Let me just all slide them.
Yeah, I gotta redo that whole thing. I gotta pull those two stories at the bottom out. So all we have is oldest piece of music. Why is that in two places?
Places.
That story. I got it. hit a significant milestone Monday morning. Coming up next, the children's song. Coming up next, the children's song. Are you done with that?
Yeah, Baby Shark didn't come through. I don't know what's up.
See if you can play this in time.
Did you send it?
Here. Don't play over that. So you, all right, Joy Danielle, I'll look. I'm real bad about Facebook. I hate social media. So it sounded like it came through just fine. Does it speak? It doesn't speak, sir.
Are you talking to me?
You said Baby Shark wouldn't come through. I just heard it. Did it come through?
Oh no, that was on here.
On where?
It didn't come through File Manager.
Do you have it to play?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I got it off Delicious Audio. I'm gonna do it off Adobe, but here's what it is on File Manager. Closing File Manager. Something's up with that. We've been resampling way too much. Hey, Willie.
That's my stomach.
No, from now on it's there's the train. There's FedEx.
Don't play that. I didn't realize how loud that was till Radiothon.
I'm telling you, it sounds like there's a printer next to your left hand. Here we go.
radio, car. Danny in the jar.
On 98.1.
The Max.
All right, Danny, explain Baby Shark to me, being a single man who's never had kids.
Well, the children's song Baby Shark hit a significant milestone yesterday morning. It's a children's song that just everybody listened to for the last 2 or 3 years.
So it wasn't a cartoon or anything?
No, the video I think is part cartoon, but no, it's just kids do hand motions with it. They do each baby shark to mommy shark to daddy shark to grandpa shark. Then they run away, run away, run away.
So essentially, it's a YouTube sensation.
Yes, more than 7 billion plays, making it the most watched video on YouTube of all time.
Baby shark do-do-do-do-do-do, baby shark do-do-do-do-do-do, baby shark do-do-do-do-do-do, baby shark. Mommy shark do-do-do-do-do-do, mommy shark do-do-do-do-do.
You're not doing the hand things, Danny.
Mommy shark.
Daddy shark do-do-do-do-do, daddy shark do-do-do-do-do, daddy shark do-do-do-do-do, daddy shark.
Grandma shark do-do-do-do-do, grandma shark do-do-do-do-do, grandma shark do-do-do-do-do, grandma shark.
Grandpa shark do-do-do-do-do, grandpa shark do-do-do-do-do, grandpa shark do-do-do-do-do, grandpa shark.
I can guarantee you my paycheck that Grandpa don't give a shark about Baby Shark. He ain't doing no hand motions.
That was for Joy Danielle Knowles Buchanan, because that song's not going to get out of your head today, girl. And I have been singing Phil Vassar. I woke up this morning and the first thought in my head was, there goes the washing machine. I was like, why will Phil Vassar, Another Day in Paradise from 2000, stick in my head for 2 weeks? And Joy Danielle had it stuck in her head. She is watching us on Facebook Live, and she keeps putting it up there, so I'll keep putting it in my head. But there you go, Joy. Baby Shark's going to be stuck in your head all day long.
What have been our earworms during this pandemic? Lady Gaga. Yeah. Poker Face. What was the other first one that
Smoke on the Water.
Smoke on the Water, and Danny thought it was something else, like
Stranglehold.
Yeah, Danny would be working, because you got to realize, before I came back to the studio, all we're doing is listening to each other, and she's working and going, and for 3 months she thought it was Stranglehold.
Yeah, you said one day, you go, why do you keep singing Smoke on the Water? And I said, I'm not. Stranglehold. And you're like, no. Try again. Yeah, and Van Halen was out before 1984.
Yeah. And then this Phil Vassar song.
I don't know how that got stuck in my head.
I don't either, because I didn't know what you were singing. That was about a week ago. And I was like, what are you talking about? I thought you were reading a story and just making up a song. The dishwasher, what's it called?
There goes the washing machine. And that's the only part that's stuck in my head. Phone ringing, kids screaming. I mean, I don't know. And it wasn't even the biggest hit of 2000 in country music. I don't know why it pops in there.
She even got Country Corey from Kicks 106, now our new afternoon guy. He had no idea what the song was. It took him about 5 minutes to figure out. So, congrats.
Get up. It's your Morning Wood with Danny and the Jar on 98.1 The Max.
Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today? And you'll win a gift card to Margaritas. Would a woman sue her new husband after finding out he's bald?
Would a homeless woman crossing the Brooklyn Bridge fall to her death only to be saved by a garbage truck?
Would a Halloween decoration become a polling site for Election Day? 535-9898. Which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today? And you're going to Margaritas on Election Day. Good luck. Did you mute us? I mean, take us off air.
Did I even put us on air?
Are you serious?
Wait, I was listening in program.
No, I didn't get a silencer, so I would have gotten a notice.
There's so much going on at one time. Here we go.
Hi, the Max.
Go ahead.
Hi, the Max. Who's this?
This is Daniel
Hey, Daniel. Where are you calling from?
Bartlett.
BABARBARTLETT Bartlett. Panthers go fight. Win. Daniel, have you voted?
Not yet.
You planning on doing it today?
Yeah, I plan on it. I haven't had any time recently.
That doesn't sound like it's gonna happen, but maybe you know what today's Morning Wood headline actually is. Would a woman sue her new husband after finding out he's bald? Would a homeless woman crossing the Brooklyn Bridge fall to her death only to be saved by a garbage truck? Or would a Halloween decoration become a polling site for Election Day?
The homeless woman fall into her death will get saved.
No Morning Wood for you today, so you better get out there and vote, Daniel. I'm sorry.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, you guys have a great morning.
You too, honey.
All right, bye-bye.
Hey, the Max, who's this?
This is Pam.
Hey, Pam, where you calling from?
Marion, Arkansas.
Ooh, Pam. Be listening to Mr. Dennis Quaid coming up at 8:20 because Jarman talks to him about a little bit of Marion, Arkansas mishaps, okay?
Can't wait to hear.
Pam, which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today? Would a woman sue her new husband after finding out he's bald? Would a homeless woman cross the bridge, fall to her death, only to be saved by the garbage truck? Or would the Halloween decoration become a polling site for Election Day?
I'm just going to take a wild guess because they all sound too fake, but I'm going to say the woman marrying the bald guy.
Woo, Pam, you got yourself some Morning Wood.
Yes.
Congratulations on this Election Day. You've got yourself $20 to margaritas.
Awesome.
All right, hang on 1 second, Pam.
Hang on 1 second.
Sure.
Okay, Pam?
Okay.
What now?
No, I think she won. No, we were fine.
We had to have been because they were calling in.
Well, no, I think she won recently.
Oh, why can I not quit sneezing?
And Daniel from Bartlett, he just won yesterday.
We only have 2 listeners, Jarman. What do you want to do?
Where's
playing games?
Where's Larry King when we need him?
Come on.
I know, and LA is like, hey, what about the games? It's like,
why don't we change it up and move it tomorrow to the 8 o'clock hour or something?
Baby shark.
Get ready. It's gonna be in all day, today. Did you already send it to me? What's going on?
No, I'm trying now.
Oh my gosh.
You all right?
Kick in medicine.
I was about to say, have you taken anything?
Yep. Mommy. This is the third time this year I've got this allergy problem. I never had allergies.
Like mutes.
Clean my house.
Don't you cry tonight. You're on mute. We need to do Mitch Wright or S.Y. Wilson.
You want this as a wave or MP3?
I got time for wave. And don't you cry
tonight when you voted and it didn't work out.
And lots of $100, baby.
All right, what is our bet again?
If I even go to the poll.
Oh, yeah. If you even go to the polls, we got that one. All right. The over under. I think it will take 2 weeks to determine if we have a president or not. What do you think? Huh?
I don't even want to think about that.
Oh, okay. Well, then don't play. I'll find someone else.
Look, right now, I need a wave. I got 2 minutes for a tsunami.
You're just sitting there, so why can't you think about it? I'm the one trying to send it to you.
How long was Gore and Bush? Wasn't that a month?
With the dangling chads?
Mm-hmm. Here she goes. Here she goes. Baby, someday.
Don't you cry tonight. Wow. It was December 12th.
5-6 weeks.
I'm going to assume that the election, I don't know. It depends on when the election was.
Well, that's what I mean. 5-6 weeks.
Could be a month. I don't know when the first Tuesday of November was back in 2000. December 12th.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Took just over a month.
Jeez Louise. Just fire already. Painless. Okay. All right.
Get up. It's your morning wood with Danny and the Jock on 98.1 The Max.
Hi, The Max. Who's this?
This is Daniel.
Hey, Daniel. Where are you calling from?
Bartlett.
Bartlettett. Bartlett. Panthers go. Fight. Win. Daniel, have you voted?
Not yet.
Planning on doing it today?
Yeah, I plan on it. Haven't had any time recently.
That doesn't sound like it's going to happen, but maybe you know what today's Morning Wood headline actually is. Would a woman sue her new husband after finding out he's bald? Would a homeless woman crossing the Brooklyn Bridge fall to her death only to be saved by a garbage truck? Or would a Halloween decoration become a polling site for Election Day?
The homeless woman falling to her death will get saved.
No Morning Wood for you today, so you better get out there and vote, Daniel. I'm sorry.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, you guys have a great morning.
You too, honey.
Hey, The Max, who's this?
This is Pam.
Hey, Pam, where you calling from?
Marion, Arkansas.
Ooh, Pam, be listening to Mr. Dennis Quaid coming up at 8:20 because Jarman talks to him about a little bit of Marion, Arkansas mishaps, okay?
Can't wait to hear.
Pam, which Morning Wood headline is the actual headline for today? Would a woman sue her new husband after finding out he's bald? Would a homeless woman cross the bridge, fall to her death, only to be saved by the garbage truck? Or would the Halloween decoration become a polling site for Election Day?
I'm just going to take a wild guess because they all sound too fake, but I'm going to say the woman marrying the bald guy.
Woo! Pam, you got yourself some Morning Wood.
Yes.
Congratulations on this election day. You've got yourself $20 to margaritas.
Awesome.
That's right. 27-year-old woman filed a case of breach of trust against her husband for hiding the fact that he's bald. The couple who live in India had an arranged marriage last month. In her complaint, the woman said she was shocked to learn her husband had been wearing a wig, which she wasn't told before the marriage. She wouldn't have accepted his proposal if she'd known he was bald. Police registered the case, and the husband has been asked to surrender to them.
That is true love.
Dear Lord. I mean,
this is why it's not always a good thing to be a virgin when you get married.
I was just about to say, I mean, have y'all never really kissed? Have you never really sensually kissed each other and ran your fingers through their bald head?
Apparently not. He's got some good glue.
Not about to have your fingernails never had wig glue inside it when you're sensually kissing your fiance. Coming up, on a sad note, an Ole Miss Rebel had to be airlifted from the practice field yesterday. We'll hear from a very emotional Lane Kiffin next in your sports shorts. All right, we got to do live spots. We didn't have I didn't know if you heard me about the other one.
Da 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 da. Don't you cry tonight. There's a my nose itches.
No.
Second and 10 from the 19.
There's a heaven above. No, stop it, Jarman.
Idiot. Oh my God, please stop. Mute real quick.
Hey.
Yo. It's very difficult to work, Bill, when you can hear what we're doing. We can hear each other in the headphones, so we have to put it on mute. We're trying to do a radio show here, not a TV show.
Would I look like this if I were on TV? I have to do my audio after the computer, so just mute or stand by. Here we go.
Sports shorts, shorter than a Houston Astro in the batter's box. With Danny in the Jar on 98.1 The Max.
Jones looking for Dion Lewis, and he hung on to it. Touchdown! Amazing sliding grab from Dion Lewis. Giants right back to the line of scrimmage, and Wayne Gallman into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. First and goal from the 3, tipped, and Grunt still catches it, and they're going to give him the touchdown. He had possession long enough. First down and goal. Brady throwing for Evans in his neighborhood. Got it. Touchdown. 2nd and 10 from the 19. Jones for the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown. Golden Tate holds it in.
This morning when I woke up, I read where the New England Patriots beat the New York Giants last night in Monday Night Football at MetLife Stadium. By the way, whoever wrote that, Tom Brady plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers now and not the New England.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I was like, come on, man. Brady went 28 for 40 and 279 yards for the win. His former backup, Jimmy Garoppolo in San Francisco, their quarterback and tight end George Kittle are both out indefinite after suffering injuries on Sunday. Adam Silver is pushing for the NBA to start its season before Christmas, saying that the general managers that time is running out on the possibility of starting by the holiday and that hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue could be lost if it doesn't happen. God forbid the NBA lose money. SEC announced Monday that it had fined Florida coach Dan Mullen $25,000 for his role in Saturday's brawl with Missouri. 5 of his players have been suspended either. I haven't seen that. Have you?
No, I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, me neither, because it's Florida, Missouri. And man, this was pretty crazy. I heard about it yesterday, and it has memories of Chucky Mullins. Ole Miss Lane Kiffin had sad news that Ole Miss tight end freshman DeMarcus Thomas had to be airlifted to Memphis after taking a scary hit in practice.
We just left practice for the last 45 minutes. Player potentially severely injured. DeMarcus Thomas was hit and hasn't moved since, and the helicopter's on its way now. So obviously I answer questions, got to do my job, about the game, whatever it is, but nothing seems very important right now.
I know we make fun of Lane Kiffin, and that's odd for him to be that emotional, but unbelievably, DeMarcus Thomas was released from the hospital yesterday after all of that drama. So
no way.
Right. I mean,
I'm sitting here looking, getting tears in my eyes, last night. I'm like, this poor player.
Yeah.
He hasn't moved. I mean, that was a headline. Has not moved since he's had the hit, and it happened like 8 hours ago.
Well, he's from Alabama, and according to AL.com, they said he improved so dramatically by the end of the day, he was set to return to Oxford from Memphis. So good on him.
Tomorrow we'll find.
I wasn't going to play the audio at first, but I was like, at least there's a. Now Danny's crying.
No, I'm not crying. I got bad allergies this morning. Tomorrow we're going to find out that he actually had coronavirus, tested positive. Go Owls. Go Owls.
Not after today, Danny. Corona goes out the door after today. It's election day, right?
I don't know. It all depends on what happens when we find out who our next president is on December 31st.
Coming up, a highlight of our year so far with Danny in the Jar. Great interview with the fantastic Dennis Quaid coming up
Find out why Jarman was naked in his bed because of Dennis Quaid next.
Damn it. What?
Nothing. I mean, just headlines. Headline.
Hang on. Wait, say it again. You weren't on air.
Headline.
Oh.
All right, do Rich Way.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to stop a train. This report is sponsored by the Shelby County Health Department.
Going to be back in the 70s and 60s this weekend, so plenty of opportunity to hang out with the family and friends in your yard or your backyard. Hang out, watch some football, maybe grill out. And if you want to spruce up your yard, you can always do it with Richway Landscape at 853-9590 or richwaylandscape.com. Check out their photo galleries of all their landscape installations, their hardscape elements, water features, including beautiful custom pools with waterfalls, drainage, irrigation. That's going to be important this month. Landscape, night lighting, and plenty of testimonials from people who have trusted with Richway Landscape for years and years. They've been around since 1985. That's 35 years of making your house and yard look very beautiful. And if you're a landscaper and need some work, who doesn't? Give them a call, 853-9590 or richwaylandscape.com. You're on mute.
Dude, you got the wrong one in there.
No, that's why I want you to
Oh,
look.
sorry. Go home then. Go to the home. Final segment 1, final segment 2 is above it. Why would you have...
No, this is... I just want...
You had final segment 2 above that.
No, that was when you first looked. I was just trying to get your attention. Look at the times. This is fine, okay? This is the first segment, segment 1.
I'm trying to get my attention by putting the wrong one in first. Okay, that's... that makes me feel real good.
But that ends at 27:36.
I've been kicked off. I can't see it. Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark.
That one's fine. I want you to look at the next one.
What's the bottom number?
If
when it plays or when it ends?
If we delete...
When it plays or when... Can you answer? What's the bottom number? When it plays or when it ends?
The bottom number is when it plays, but it will end at that 42. Yes, do that. And do the other one. That's what I was asking. Good.
Why is my opinion any different than yours? I mean, it's either right or wrong. There's already a song embedded in there. And we're trying to end at 42.
All is good. All is well. We probably need to do a live, though, in between.
Yeah, where do you want to do? What do you want to do at 8:55? So we need to figure out.
How is that deleted? No, I'm talking about in my prep. So drownings at 9:08. What was the other one?
I got rid of the other story because we already did Baby Shark.
But you don't want to do Oldest Piece of Music or The Girl Forgot to Change?
Well, it doesn't make sense now. There's not a good segue.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, could we not replace Baby Shark with the Mom's Wicked Comeback?
I mean, it went from here's the oldest song, the first song we can ever hear.
Okay, now
how embarrassing is it that we and now this is the biggest song? To speaking of embarrassing, and we could do the two. All right, the Mom
and the College.
And the College. Here are two girls being stupid.
All right. Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark. You want me to put Dennis on here?
With us today, who is such a busy man, actor, singer, astronomer, fisherman. It goes on and on and on. Dude, thanks for taking the time to sit down with us today.
You bet. How's Memphis this morning, man? I love Memphis, you know.
Wow. Have you been here before or something?
Well, there was this guy, Jerry Lee Lewis. Played back in, that was 1986. And I had such a great time, so they tell me.
No, it was actually 1988, and I have you to blame for getting me grounded for 2 months my senior year. Me and a buddy, we grabbed a fifth of Canadian Miss and tried to stalk y'all filming in Marion. Remember the juke joint where you had to run across the railroad tracks?
Yeah.
Well, that was December of 88. And we went and got another fifth. And that was the first time I'd had a whole fifth. And we stalked y'all most of the night. And I woke up the next morning naked in the bed and didn't know how. So that's a Jerry Lee Lewis moment kind of thing.
Well, we live and we learn, don't we?
You're right, Alanis Morissette. You're right.
Jerry Lee was one of my piano teachers, in fact. He just had a birthday the other day.
Yes, his is a week after mine. Actually, I turned 40 when he turned 75 10 years ago, and it was a heck of a birthday party that I got invited to because I know JW, his manager.
Yeah, JW. Really like JW. I saw JW last time I was there when we played Memphis, and I went back over to Sun Studios, and that sure has changed quite a bit. It seems to be filled with T-shirts now. But we had such a great time. I was there. Cowboy Jack Clement, who was the engineer on all the Sun stuff, he's a good friend of mine, and he was there on the set. And Jerry Lee would come in every night, and we got just carte blanche to be at Sun Studios recording every night. It was really it was such a wonderful, wonderful time.
I bet that's an awesome experience. The only time I've ever been in Sun Studios was to actually take the tour, but I love what they do at the end of the tour. The big boss microphone is in the middle of the room that everyone used, Elvis, everyone. And they say, all right, you can go up one by one and take a picture with the microphone. But if you lick the microphone, we're warning you, you may go home with more than a memory.
Wow, that's a good one.
I'm sure it's stopped since coronavirus. I'm sure the licking has cut down at least.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely. I think Fauci would have something to say about that.
Oh, that's great. We're with Dennis Quaid. He's got a new single coming out, America, I Love You Too.
It's a song I just released it on its own. I was sitting around about a year and a half ago, and I was despairing over how in this country it's just gotten to the boiling point where we talk at each other. We don't talk to each other anymore. It's just for having a different opinion. So I set out to write a campaign song. I knew an election was coming up. This was all pre-COVID. So I wrote what I consider a nonpartisan campaign song. I like to say it's nonpartisan, but it's for sale.
Oh, no, I don't blame you. And I think that's exactly what this country needs. We're in a time where I've never known if my friends were Republican or Democrat. Somehow I know now.
You ain't done. Yeah.
And we've been forced to choose a side. And I don't think we've got radicals on both sides, but I think most Americans, if you put it on a football field, we're each at the 45-yard line. We're not far off from each other, but somehow we have been made to choose two sides or two end zones, and we don't even feel that way on either side.
I think the American people are stupid. The great silent majority, I have faith in the collective wisdom of the American people. I think that is going to come out, and I hope that we can come together as a country. We always have, like for 9/11, World War II, and to tell you the truth, I've been kind of disappointed how political COVID has become. And I think it actually hurt our ability to deal with it by arguing and badgering over politics. And this is the greatest country in the world, and we're lucky to have been born here. And, this America, I Love You Too is really kind of my love song to this country.
And that's exactly what you hear in this song. Your lyrics explain it perfectly. We're going to hear that next. We'll be right back. It's Dennis Quaid with Danny in the Jar.
You're listening to Danny in the Jar
on 98.1 The Max.
All right, going live.
S.Y. Wilson, the official outfitters of Danny and the Jar, located in Arlington Square, where we have hit November 3rd. Today is Election Day, then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas will be here before you know it. If you want to get your holiday shopping done for your entire family and friends and yourself, you got to pick up something. S.Y. Wilson will have something for everyone. Lots of 2 under. They've got new flannels, heavy outerwear, Southern Marsh, the new Jetty pullovers everybody loves, new local jewelry that the girls will like in her stockings, and Billabong and O'Neill sweaters and pullovers.
Also live Oka Sherpas, live Oga booties to match those Sherpas, Columbia vests for men and women. Who doesn't love a vest here in the Mid-South? New women's cool jackets, new Yeti coolers, slim cans from Corksicle and Yeti Dark Seas and New Element. All at S.Y. Wilson, where they have you covered from the trail to the cocktail. 120 Walker Street, right there, as Danny said, in the heart of Arlington by the Arlington Depot.
We off?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta record something into the computer, so I gotta pull this for a sec, okay?
Pull what? The whole thing?
No, just my...
You're going mute. I'm going to the bathroom.
You're listening to Danny and the Jar
on 98.1 The Max.
We are back with Dennis Quaid. He's got a new single out, America, I Love You Too. If you don't mind, I do have a question for you that's not music related. And if you don't want to answer it, you don't have to, okay? I've got an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old, and we love your movies. We love Parent Trap. We watch that all the time. We love A Dog's Journey and A Dog's Purpose. I mean, if you want to cry, for God's sakes, wasn't there something about one of either the Dog's Journey or Dog's Purpose that PETA got involved with and there wasn't a release in the theater, or am I making that up?
No, you're not making that up. What happened was somebody was on the set that was looking to get at the movie, right? So there was the part where the dog jumps into the river and swims.
Right.
And that was cool. And he did a video that just shows an outtake of the dog being held up out of the pool, by his collar, sort of appears. Then also it goes down in the stream of the pool and disappears underwater at the very end, at the bank of the pool. Well, the thing was, is that dog had trained for that for 3 months. He loved to do it. The guy was not holding him up by his neck. What you didn't see was there was a table underneath the water so that the dog didn't have to just be in the water all the time. We had 3 scuba divers in the water. See the dog go down and go under, but there's a scuba diver under there, and the dog popped up. That's where he cut. And the dog popped up, got out, and ran to the other side of the pool to do it again because he loved to do it. Pete had tried to say that it was, we were abusing dogs and stuff like that, and that just really made me mad. I wouldn't be a part of something that had any kind of abuse towards any animals. I went on a campaign and, proved them wrong. Ellen DeGeneres was sweet enough to stand for me as well, and they tried to ruin the movie, but they couldn't. I felt good about that.
I love that you fought for it. I love that you just said, nope, sorry, we weren't. Good for you. Now, you make me boo-hoo in the dog movies. There's no way. I know, Dennis Quaid, that you are a very good actor. By the way, we are with Dennis Quaid, the actor, the songwriter, and the musician. Dennis, there's no way that anyone could act that good. You are actually crying in those movies, aren't you?
Dog's Purpose, I got offered it. My agent called me up, right? Said, you got offered this movie called The Dog's Purpose. And I said, yeah. I said, well, what's it about? So he got about 3 sentences into it. I said, George, stop. I'm not going to bust out crying in front of my agent. Just tell him I'm going to do the movie and send me there, but I'm going to do it. It's such a beautiful story. In fact, we're doing A Dog's Purpose 3.
Oh, good.
More tears.
It takes place.
Well, thank you for doing all those. You have put many great memories in my home, and I'm sure a lot of other people's home. And I think you'll continue to do that with your music.
Hey, Dennis, am I wrong now that didn't you teach yourself or you took lessons for 11 months to do Great Balls of Fire?
Yeah, when I got that part, I didn't play piano. I played guitar since I was 12.
Okay.
But I had a year to prepare for it, and so I basically sat at the piano for 12 hours a day. And mostly it's about learning that left hand, that Jerry's got. It's an athletic move, but Jerry Lee was one of my teachers, and I had about 3 teachers, including Booker T. Lowry from Memphis, Tennessee. He was one of my teachers. I still play piano. I just started being on the road. Probably my main instrument now is piano. Inside.
Yeah, because I went to West Memphis High School, right across the bridge, and we did MASH for our spring play, and I taught myself Great Balls of Fire, and you're right. What Jerry Lee does with the left hand is incredible compared to the right.
Yeah, really. If you got the left hand, you hardly need the right hand.
That's what my husband always tells me.
Hey.
But I just have so many great memories from that time.
That's great to hear about our city. We are with Dennis Quaid.
What's one thing you do every time you come to Memphis?
Well, I go to Sun Studios. We'd go in there and get to rehearse at night. And, Jerry Lee would come down, going over to dinner at Sam Phillips' house and pulling out the contract that he sold Elvis to RCA. So many great memories.
What do you like better, making music or making movies?
It's really apples and oranges. But, if I had to choose one, I'd probably choose music because you can do it alone. You don't need a crew, and it's portable, and it really got me through my teenage years, Who doesn't love music? Really, it's the language you got. It's a great unifier.
Dennis, I took piano from 2nd to 11th grade, and the thing that I learned from people that have been in movies is the weight on movies sucks so bad compared to just being able to go into a room with an instrument and be yourself.
Yeah. We have an expression in movies called hurry up and wait,
No, we use it too.
I also like to say, what's holding up the delay? It's just immediate. And, you're making something out of nothing, just creating something and playing with other people. It's magic.
I can see that you do have some things. You can fly a plane by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're a pilot as well as a amateur astronomer. Fly fishing is I would say, somewhat of a meditation alone. Would you agree?
I agree about that. Yeah, that is very much so. Except when your line gets so tangled up. or fishing with dogs. Fishing with dogs is tough because they always want to get right in the middle of it. I love fly fishing. I got my pilot's license when I was doing the right stuff, actually.
Wow.
I met the real Gordo Cooper. He lived 3 miles from me in L.A. And one of the great things about the job that I do, about being an actor, is you get to go through all those doors and say authorized personnel only and really experience different lives.
I bet. I never thought of it that way. The experiences you get to experience because you have to be that person. Well, Dennis Quaid, thank you so much for all you stand for, all you've done, all the movies, the music. America, I Love You Too is your brand new single that we're about to play.
Thanks for playing it. I want to get back to Memphis here. I'd like to come within the next 2 months. In fact, got to get over this COVID thing, get back to life, open up again.
Amen.
I think one thing COVID has done, there has been a spiritual reawakening in this country because of it. And it doesn't feel like that way at first because you got to be careful what you ask God for because he just might give it to you. There's some pain that goes with growth. And I think we don't know what that is yet, but I think looking back, we are growing as a nation spiritually.
When are we gonna stand up and say that we ain't taking this BS no more? We have finally found an open door and we're walking through. How about you?
Do what? Oh. Awesome job, dude.
Thanks.
All right, let's do an MW after this. Is that okay?
That's cool. Just wait till you hear what I'm working on now. In about
It's Danny Brun's Magic Land.
Hang on one second.
Oh, never mind. We can't hear. MW. It's another edition of Magic Land.
What are we doing? Need to have it updated. Probably updated it for me. Where does it go when I do that? No, I don't want that. I want that.
Alice Cooper on election day. We'll talk to him. We'll have all his. And coming up, we've got Alice.
Coming up next, not one, but two heroic stories of men saving drowning children. And at 9:20, we've got Alice Cooper on election day.
Coming up next, today we'll hear from a very emotional. Coming up next, sunshine today. Coming up next, not one, but.
We going here?
You want?
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you want
Mitch right, then after, right?
Okay. Sounds good.
$98.1 The Max.
Danny and the
We have
Jar.
all done it before. Whether you have text someone and you're talking about someone else, but you end up texting it to the person you're talking about. But this is the first for me, and a college girl realized she forgot to change the inappropriate title to her midterm essay before she turned it in. This is what it sounds like when she realized it.
What'd you do? You like resubmit something on my. This is not funny. I'm so sad. This is my.
Why is she freaking out? The title she left on there was Stupid Effing Paper That Has No Meaning. But she had the full F word there.
One more time.
What'd you do? You like resubmit something on my. This is not funny. I'm so sad. This is my.
Stupid effing paper that has no meaning. Don't title it that if you're going to forget to change it, but how fantastic is that?
Did you ever go to a college teacher's office and you know how they have it set up and you went to apologize about something, like maybe leaving a class because you had to go to the bathroom or you just
Never showed up to it?
Right, or something like that.
Sir, that was the title.
Something happened.
I got Microsoft 365 and I just didn't know how to use it. This Teams thing, someone on my team did it. It was in one of these public files on Teams and they took it over, and I hope you found some humor in it. Can I write a note from my doctor?
This is not funny. I'm so sad. This is my.
That feeling when you text the wrong person and right when you hit send, that's what happened. You can only imagine. It just.
I gotta turn my fan up.
And another girl who was just kind of being silly and stupid. Her mother, I love when these parents get back at their kids. A girl surprised her mom by announcing there's a full moon tonight. Then she dropped her pants and shot her mom a full moon. Her mom,
Sorry, her mom.
but her mom won the exchange by insulting her hygiene at the end. Listen up.
Mom, did you hear the news? There's a full moon out tonight.
Oh, stop it. Your butt saws are over now. You better do something about that. Because you have a rash.
Oh.
Looks like you have a rash.
Sounds like you hadn't washed your butt in a while, girl.
I love her, though, because she had the guts to put that out there.
Again, yeah, at least online. Exactly.
Even though her mom busted her bumpy butt out. Coming up next, not one, but two heroic stories of men saving drowning children and Alice Cooper at 9:20.
Clear.
It's right.
Oh.
Am I glad I'm with Mitch Wright Plumbing, Heating, and Air, because I have gone from air to heat to air to heat every day. I got that new system that's a variable speed AC system offered by Mitch Wright. So when I do flip it on after I've had the heat on, it's 8 times more efficient than the systems with fans that blast on and off. So my power bill looks great still, and the temperature cools the and controls the humidity better, so it feels cooler. So it's not a big deal when I switch from heat to air, and that's why you need to call Mitch Wright Plumbing, Heating, and Air. You call, they're there.
That's right. And you're going to need heat and air over the next 7 days. We may be in the 30s. We may be near the 80s. And the Mitch Wright Club at $12.95 a month on your heating, air, and plumbing will ensure you savings and security all year long. They'll come out for 3 visits a year to help you be preventative. And that's like having an oil change in your vehicle. They also have insulation, tankless water heaters. All you have to do is buy one of those, and you can wash your clothes, your dishes, and yourself all at the same time. Mitch Wright Plumbing, Heating, and Air. You call them, they're there. 795-9044 or MitchWrightAir.com. Clear.
Okay. I think we're good to go.
Should I stay or should I go?
We got Agape at 10. I got a 10:15, but we should be able to, I think, just blast right through that. Maybe I should send you the questions.
those two young ladies who were in.
It happened in a second. I was thinking like this is not happening.
Damn crows. And you're a liar too. Do you see that email? Well, then you're a liar too.
Your email?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good times. And then Rook, right?
Yep.
So I guess no one liked Dennis Quaid.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I sure enjoyed it.
There we go.
Good times with Danny and the Jar on 98.1 The Max.
Guy in California named Kevin Cozy saved a woman's 10-year-old daughter from drowning after she got stuck in a riptide. So now the mom is raising money on a GoFundMe page to pay for his dream wedding. His original wedding got canceled by COVID this year.
Happened in a second. I was thinking like this is not happening right now. I will never forget her face when she said, "Mom, help me."
I did swimming since I was 3 years old competitively, so I felt like I could get to him. So I just ran out there, and as soon as I got to the mom, I just told her to give me the daughter because I could see she was struggling.
I mean, he saved us.
That girl being saved was enough for me, honestly.
Thank you so much, and one of the biggest heroes I've ever met.
His wedding got canceled due to COVID this year, and as of last night, they've raised about $25,000. So,
and that girl is 10 years old and almost drowned from a riptide. And that's why I just don't understand when we go down to the beach and parents let their kids just out in the middle and there's riptides everywhere. 10 years old, you think she could swim well. It's a riptide.
I mean, my mom and I, we were in Navarre Beach, and I want to say we were only about 8 feet away from just sand. And man, that thing will flip you over so fast. We were just on a float, and that thing just goes boom.
Now, was it a wave?
It was a real quick riptide, not one that, can kill people, but we both were like, whoa.
Because it just pulls you down and pulls you out, and it's over. And my kids had life jackets on, and I'm sure they looked at me like I was some overprotective mom, but no, not going to happen. Not when they're sitting there in the riptide. And then it was like a week later after we left, a little boy had died drowning.
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
You live and learn. And some men in Alberta, Canada, saved 2 teenage girls who fell through the ice into freezing water by tying together their turbans into a rope to pull them out. Here they are.
Those 2 young ladies who were in the water screaming, and it was quite a terrifying experience. Oh, the screams were like a deathly scream. It was so terrifying. It's just in my head still. It's hard to erase. It was just unimaginable. They all took off their turbans and they're tying it and they're trying to throw it in the water to save these young girls. So what he said was, then there's Sikh faith that it's a big thing to take your turban off, but they didn't think for one moment.
It did have a positive ending, other than being mildly cold, so very early or mild hypothermia. There was no sort of ill effects or lasting repercussions from this incident.
And that's unbelievable because, if they don't take off their turbans, glad to see that they do. if
Right.
there's an emergency.
Right.
I don't think they take them off to put them out the window and climb out of their bedroom to sneak out, but they will do it to save a child. It is election day. If you are in Tennessee or Mississippi, you have till 7 o'clock tonight. Arkansas, you have till 7:30. Alice Cooper, all about the election. He tells us next which presidents cheat at golf. Elizabeth Rook Insurance, home of the Erie Rate Lock, the only insurance company that's going to lock in your auto rates indefinitely. Elizabeth Rook and Erie Insurance are the only company whose give back program is helping customers both right now and in the future. There are a few reasons Erie is best and better than other companies, which is why it scores so high in all kinds of customer satisfaction and the 8th year in a row to rank #1 by J.D. Powers. 9 out of 10 people that switch to Erie never switch again. That's because Elizabeth Rook is local. She's got 2 offices in Memphis, and you're not going to switch if you're like Matthew, who saved $2,500 in homeowners and auto. Or how about Shirley? She saved $1,000 in home and auto. Elizabeth Rook will go line by line for you and get that insurance bill down.
And of course, you never want to really hand your keys over to your teenager, but they have a pretty cool app to help them be aware of their driving. It's called the Your Turn, an app to make them aware of driving habits and how they can improve. Safe driving can earn young drivers up to $10 each 2 weeks and gift cards every month for places like Amazon, Starbucks. Adults can also sign up and earn $5 bi-weekly. And teen drivers in the first 30 days, users see an average reduction of 35% in phone distractions and 20% in hard braking and risk speeding. So give Elizabeth Rook a holler. Like Danny said, 2 locations in the Mid-South, Lakeland on Canada Road, Highway 51 in Covington, or call 867-SAVE. That's 867-7283, or online at rookinsurance.com. Where? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You were just looking at me crazy. I didn't know if you wanted to put him in or what.
Oh.
When I teased him, you looked at me like something was wrong.
No, I was looking at you because you had your hands in your face. I was like,
no, before we got out of it, when I was teasing Alice, you were looking at me like, what are you doing?
No, I didn't know if you were going to go into Elizabeth immediately or not.
Gotcha.
That's what that logo was for.
So you can put him in, or what are we going to do? Where are we going to put him? What? Uh-oh. Man. Oh, jeez. Can't hear it.
I hate politics
I didn't
so
know it was
much.
muted. Sorry.
I didn't want to be class president. I didn't want to be class treasurer.
I don't know because I got the song underneath it if it'll pick up or not too. So maybe not.
All right.
Should I get
No,
rid
you're
of it?
voted class clown. It's not under it yet.
Huh?
It's not under it yet. I mean, don't. Yeah, just leave it.
Okay. Leave it like this.
Were you about to talk twice?
No one.
Because you went before it, like the, and then you went.
No.
That's why I came over here. I was like, what does he need?
No, I deleted a liner real quick because
Do we want 10 a.m.? I don't think we want 10 a.m. Do we want 10 a.m.? Well, we can do 10 a.m. You want to do 10 a.m. with Patty Smythe? Are you there?
that means. Ooh, no, that means yeah. Oh, well, no, that's fine too. I thought
Mountain time?
yeah.
No, I think it's a typo. 10 a.m. Central.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I need to call somebody. You got me all worked up yesterday. I think it's Smythe. I think
It is Smythe, yes.
the warrior.
What are we doing here? Are we doing Bed Bath and Beyond or voting?
Voting. Sorry.
Oh, have you had the local news on? I have not. I wonder, are there any pictures or do we know what it looks like out there?
You make a good point. Oof.
Coming up next, it's election day and what to expect at the polls. What?
Mistletoe.
Which one are you on?
That's I can't say.
Bottom, middle, or top? I'm on top. I'm gonna go with bottom. Or they're the only ones. Okay.
We've talked about it before. Oh, I guess you're right. Holy cow. Go to channel 13. Go to channel 13.
I just was.
Oh.
You made me leave it.
Look at that line.
Whoa, where is that? Now, it is 6 feet apart, too.
Yes, I agree. My man, Ernie.
Now, do you understand where I said top? I was at the top.
Yes.
I guess there's officially 4, aren't there? Because it's just one channel away from my other channel. DJ T93.
No, me and Ernie have had some good times together.
Good times, bad times.
I know I've had my share. Should we talk to her? Should we talk about how we got confused by it's her first non-holiday album?
We can, yeah.
Let's remember that. Like, what was that Thanksgiving album like?
Oh yeah, yes. We'll tell her. We'll say we got the story like four weeks ago. We did it, and then we got to laughing so hard.
You know, since John's Irish, what was that St. Patty's album?
And if she's not irritated with us, if she does get irritated with us, it would be even better, wouldn't it?
Well, you know how yesterday you were like, That was 20 minutes long. I was like, yeah, because he didn't want to hang up. It's just like Kid Rock. A dude sat with us for 25, 30 minutes. Just
Brett
talk.
Michaels. Who else has done that with us? I think we've had some just doozies.
Well, I mean, and as I told you, back in the day, that was 15 minutes. Time's up. Time's up. We have Brett Michaels on hold. Whatever. Hand him the phone. It's not that difficult.
Who else is there? That's just been. And you know what? To be honest with you, instead of lying,
I suppose
9 out of 10 times the ones who have the agent calling are the crappiest interviews.
Oh, yeah, because they think they're so important. But his was it. Yesterday was awesome. Because, like LA says, we sounded like friends. We sounded like we had known each other for a while. And that's rare. I now look up, even though a lot of them don't know they're on the She's an Alabama grad. Jeez, Louise, where are they? I may just give you $100 right now. Look at that.
Maybe after this year, Mississippi will start early voting.
Oh, is that where they are?
DeSoto County. Yeah, they're in South Haven, and Mississippi doesn't allow early voting.
Oh.
Imagine those lines today.
Oh, thank God.
Oh!
That's 2 hours.
You know who's not going to vote today?
I'm signing off.
Not that he's ever voted before.
Goodbye, StreamYard. Here we go, babe.
$98.1 The Max.
Danny in the jar.
Wow, we. Election day here in these United States. And Danny and I, like both, haven't had the television on all day. And we thought, let's see what some of these lines look like on our local television news. I had no idea that you poor folks in the state of Mississippi couldn't early vote at all, Danny?
Nope, only absentee. So the line in South Haven is so long right now. I know some people who live down in South Haven. I can't wait to see them stand in this line. It's not going to happen. They're not going to do it.
It's like going to a Gibson Donuts for an 11 a.m. Memphis Tiger game.
No, it's not.
I'm talking about you look inside that thing and go, never mind. That's what folks in Mississippi will do.
It is all the way out the door, down the sidewalk, out the parking lot to the street. I will say, though, please remember that it has to be 6 feet distance. So the line isn't technically that long.
Right. It looks incredibly long, but like Danny said, there are helicopter views of people, I mean, just sitting on the sidewalk. Imagine your old high school and how big that campus was. About what, 13 acres? And that's how far around they are down in Mississippi.
We're going to break all kinds of records, I think, with people voting. The lines in Memphis, they seem long as well, longer than I would expected. But every vote counts. And I think it's funny. I just heard someone say, predict, who's going to win the popular vote versus the electoral vote. For anyone out there who really thinks presidents should be voted in by the popular vote, has no clue what's going on. Do you know how many presidents have lost the popular vote that have won?
Well, see, that's just folks from the East Coast and the West Coast, from the big cities. And they act like folks in the heartland and the Midwest don't matter.
I don't know. I know a lot of people in the Mid-South that say that electoral vote, I mean, you know him very well. He used to have a popular radio show. He'd be like, that electoral vote doesn't even make sense. It's one of the most fascinating things our forefathers did. One of the smartest things that they knew this long later, it would still work.
Right. It was one of the most, I was about to say, intelligent things they ever did.
And if you don't understand, the electoral vote is there so California and New York doesn't rule our country. That's why we're called the United States, and we count for our population. Now, our electoral votes are different numbers, so you are well represented in a more populous state. But if we went on popular vote, it'd be the same 2 states every year, guys. Right. That's why it was made into the system.
And if you have radical friends or relatives who want to freak out and burn a house down, burn a business down or something, talk with them and tell them that no matter what happens today, in the words of Bob Marley, everything's going to be all right. We survived George Bush's. We survived Obama's. We'll survive this as long as you act civil.
Yes. It's going to be okay, like you said, and nothing you can do can change it either. You know?
Mm-hmm. So,
especially destroying property.
Which is so dumb. So dumb. I mean, you know, I've never understood that at all.
No.
So good luck to Fallon and Timberlake. Get out there.
And just so you know, 5 times a candidate has won the popular vote and lost the election. It happens. Good luck to you.
Maybe today.